Well, I must say that the CRU Story video series was very therapeutic for me. It probably wasn't for anybody else, but it was for me. It was very, very helpful. And I've been thinking, why did I feel like I was supposed to do that? And the answer gets to be revealed in this video. How exciting is that? Yeah. Um, the CRU Story is being rebranded. It is being renamed. Uh, any connections with CRU are being completely erased and changed to the name of a ministry that does not exist, hopefully. I did some preliminary research. I couldn't find anything, but I don't think this ministry exists. It's called Droplet. Yeah, that's an interesting change. So, what exactly is Droplet? Well, Droplet is this idea of when one droplet falls to the ground um, and another droplet follows it, it can build more and more and more, and it can turn into this ocean, this roaring river, the raging seas. Um, it's this idea of spreading evangelism, essentially sharing your faith. That is what droplet means. Is there symbolism beyond that? No. Sorry, I'm sorry to say. Um, through the rebranding and the changing of the name entirely and cutting out all ties to CRU, um, I am finally able to feel like I can call it my own again. This is a big moment for me. Oh, I'm beyond thrilled. After like 5 years in limbo, I feel like I can release it without problem, without question. The link to the blog that I'm releasing it on, the Droplet story, it will be linked in the bottom in the description. Oh my goodness. I'm beyond stunned that this is happening in any degree, let alone 5 years later. Will anybody read it? I doubt it. I don't think so. And the original trilogy is going to be released in real time. So Droplet 2 will come out 6 weeks later, and Droplet 3 2 weeks after that. And this will all be leading up to the big announcement, Droplet 4, the beginning of a second trilogy that is literally 5 years later. So, in a way, it's 5 years in the making, but it really wasn't because I wasn't planning on doing a second trilogy. But the idea of revisiting these characters after dissecting them for an hour on YouTube became very fascinating, very interesting to me. And I think that there's some really special things that can be done with it. That will be released on October 14th of this year, which will mark the 5th anniversary of me coming to faith. In a way, I feel like I'm cheating the audience because of the name change and the rebranding. I had to cut out a couple of lines of dialogue and change them to things that just don't work as well, to be blunt. But it's like when Dawson's Creek changed their theme song from the wonderfully fitting Paula Cole's I Don't Want to Wait to Jan Arden's Run Like Mad. It's like releasing an old TV show on DVD without the original music. Sure, there's a element of disappointment to it, but the fact that you can get it out there in any context and it resembles it closely enough, I mean, that's gargantuan. That's huge. I can't believe this is finally happening. Oh, I'll need to take a minute to myself. I have nothing else left to say.